here in Windhelm. It's frosty cold, but the sky is pretty clear, so we are going to try and make our way to find this supposed Thalmor spy and perhaps retrieve this sword as well. Incidentally, I've just recalled that I've left all my camping stuff back in Whiterun, where it isn't terribly helpful. So this could be interesting. I mean, if we can make it to this bandit camp, we should be okay, because, you know, bandits have fires and things, I'm sure, to keep them warm. Let's just see. And who knows, maybe this Thalmor spy has a camp of some kind as well. We can but hope. I see wolves. Yeah, there's two of them up there. Oh god, is that a snow bear? That is. And I'm out of magicka. This is not a good position to be in. No, this is not good. Maybe I could taunt it back towards the bridge. Let's try. See if the guards will come and save me. Oh god, I can hear it gaining on me. That was it trying to attack me. Doesn't seem to be following, and the guards don't seem to care. That's always wonderful. Where is it? Oh god, there it is. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. God. Yes, go get it, guard. Yes.
Whoa. What's the magic?
There's a bear. I don't think he was taking this entirely seriously. Well, their leader may be an idiot, but I suppose at least the guards of Windhelm know what they're doing. Of course, we're starting to freeze. Well, I do know that there is a mill up there. In fact, you can just about see it from here. So I'm sure they'll have some amount of warmth up there. Let's just make our way and hope we don't die in the process. Just hope there's nothing else that wants to kill us around here. No, don't want any of that. Yeah, we are starting to freeze up a little bit. I thought we had a spell for this. Yes, we do. Really? Not at all? Wow. Let's see, do we have anything that would fortify our magicka? Nope. Not a thing. Wonderful. Well, this mill isn't too far away. Who's this up ahead? These Vigilance Astenda? They are. I don't want...
will not go unpunished.
Don't care. Don't want anything to do with your crazy cult. All I want to do is warm up. I see steam over here. There's got to be a fire around here somewhere. Alright, let's get inside maybe. It's the common house, but it is locked. What about in here? It's Ares' house. So there's no fire here at all. That's just wonderful. That's amazing. I may have to turn back and get supplies from Windhelm. Oh, there's a fire here. We're okay, we're safe. The heat can be faint. As long as I actually warm up, I don't care. This also allows us to cross to go to the Uttering Hills bandit camp. So that works out. Alright, this is about as warm as I'm going to get, it seems. Okay. Let's hope the mud crabs don't try and attack us. Oh, of course they are. Destruction's finally increased to 25. It's a miracle. Alright, well that gives us something to eat. Any pearls on any of these? No. Of course not. Why would there be pearls? I will save, however. Alright, we need to get to this camp, get warmed up. probably going to be sentries outside, so we may as well prepare ourselves. Oh, yeah. That wasn't too difficult. I'm well aware, by the way, that my shadows, at least for my character, look terrible. I've been playing around with the shadow settings in the INI tweaks. Yeah. Don't think this is any worse than what I had before, but I will probably change it up anyway. Yeah, I will take your tomato soup. Right, I'm going to get inside in a minute and warm up. Yeah, I'm just trying to find something that's looks good, but it's also got you know, it's fairly performance friendly. Okay. Just get our wolf ready.
What was that?
Oh, you're actually pretty tough looking.
The whites take you. That's the last of them.
Ouch. We're doing really well up until that point. Really well. Hadn't died once. Okay. Well, this does make picking our next perk much easier now that we have 25 in destruction. I heard the bandit that time, so I'm allowed to.
You can't hide from me.
Let's apply a poison.
I love a good fight.
There we go. I'll take your garnet, definitely. It's tempting. We'll come back to that decision.
Thought I heard something. Know your words. That's it. Stop.
I just heard someone. Oh, a couple of people. He's probably about to hit me. Come back, wolf, come back.
Victory is...
That just leaves one more. If they're hanging back, they might be an archer or a mage. Either way, I should be careful. Ooh. I might have to come back and grab those. There's a lot of stuff here I'd want to come back and grab, but I just don't have the carry capacity for it. Okay. Alright.
What was that?
Okay. Yeah, I might have to dump some of this junk. Some of this, well, some of this stuff I picked up, yeah, it's alchemy ingredients, so I can always get rid of them by making potions. Helget's sword, yeah, overweight. What have they got in the treasure chest? Ooh, they're all actually pretty good. I saw alchemy up there, though. I see disenchanting as well, because I might disenchant my old robes that I've been carrying around forever and never using. And no, looks like it's just for enchanting. I do have water. Okay, let's see what we can do. Ooh. Make some multi-use potions. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dump some ingredients and look at what I want to keep and what I don't. Otherwise, we are gonna freeze to death on the way back to Windhelm. And to be honest, I think we have to go back anyway. We need somewhere to dump some of our stuff for starters. So it's a little bit further down, about here. There we go. Oh, emerald, grand soul gem, silver ring. We're just getting all the loot today. Alright, level up. I was going to put this point into health, now I was going to start putting more into magicka again. Right, there's no... I mean, this would be nice. All of these would be nice. But there's no contest here. We are taking advanced destruction. Ooh, fire rune, yes. And lightning bolt. Yes. Wonderful. Let's see, I could get rid of some of my alchemy stuff in here. I've got a lot of things I don't really need. I can get most of those anywhere. Maybe get rid of... Oh, I've apparently got enough to run now. Okay. Oh right, because I took health, didn't I? I do keep forgetting about that. Okay, I'd like to see magic-wise. So now Firebolt costs 26. That's a lot better. And that costs a lot, but I would expect that. Okay. Back to looting. I want it. I really want it. Is there anything we can get rid of? Anything? We could get rid of this actually. Or this. We'll get rid of that. Alright. All is good. Well, maybe we are warm enough to go check out this Yogrim's Overlook place. Maybe. So I might be able to take some of this stuff, but whatever. I think we'll live without it. Oh, it's this stuff that I want to take, wasn't it? Yeah, just a little bit overweight. I could get rid of some of my lockpicks though. I'm pretty sure I don't need 75. If I leave maybe 20 here. Yeah. I think that's a reasonable compromise. I think I need to change my key bindings now, so I think I want that on 3. I know that on 2, sorry. What did I have as 3? Well, I have it now as Fire Rune. All will be good for the world. Now we just need to work on our alteration and conjuration a little bit more. I don't know if I searched your friend over here. I did. Okay. So, to get to you, yeah, we want to find the suspicious elf. Who has apparently been wandering the road somewhere around here. Meaning it's definitely not me. Okay, don't need good aim, necessarily. Sometimes you can just let the creature run into the thing and do all the work for you. Huh, why is a dead skeleton here? No, I'm not going to venture into the freezing cold water on the off chance that there's some...
I've been looking for you.
Oh.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Okay.
Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
If this is
Looks
about
like that's it.
Bleakfall's Barrow
Got to
again,
go.
tell him I'm going to strangle Farangar with his own stupid robes. Suppose we'll have a look. Letter from Jarl Sidgeir of Falkreath. Vadeus Averlan, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgeir, and I have the honour to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath Hold, I invite you to speak to me the next time you are in Falkreath. Aside from the honour that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I can also tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Falkreath would be available for your purchase, should your services prove useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain, Jarl Sidgeir of Falkreath. Obviously my expertise at killing bandits has gained me some attention. That could be a good thing, and that could be a bad thing. We'll have to think on that further. So Yogram's Overlook is up here, according to my ever useful map of Skyrim. Hello, what's this? Hidden treasure chest. Probably full of stuff that I'll want to carry away but won't be able to. Yeah, we'll take it. Don't know if this poison's going to be any good after all this time, but we'll see. Ah, there it is. I can see why they called it an overlook. It does indeed look over the surrounding land. Such as that land is. Make sure there's nothing lurking down here. Well, I hear something. I see it now as well. Completely missed it. Well done, Wolf. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, it's nice to have a proper ranged option. Some kind of fort up there. Should probably keep our distance though. Okay, Yogram's Overlook. Piece of Thalmor. Spy, we should be prepared to fight.
Right, that's one less thing to worry about.
Well, maybe.
Wow, that was a frightening experience. The Nords should really consider burning their dead. Although granted it would make opening urns a lot more harrowing.
Skeletons must have been a bit of a shock.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry, that's not blood on my face, it's makeup. No, I'm sorry, war paint. Doesn't help much in actual war though, but you did great. That's why you get first shot at rubbing these graves.
Yeah. Hate to do it, but they did put all the gold in the coffins, so... And they are only Nord dead. It's not like they're real people.
Yes, the markets in Sovngarde must be awfully expensive given how desperate they are to take their possessions with them.
So who are you?
The name's Ramarin, professional adventurer, bladebinder, and grave robber.
What's a blade binder?
It's right there in the word. I summon and bind blades and weapons from oblivion. I was always good with a sword and bow and always too lazy to carry them. Learning how to conjure the weapons I need solved that dilemma.
Yeah, I mean there are definitely advantages, but there's also some disadvantages.
You forgot impermanent, magica draining, and the fact that they only come in one color. Still, you don't have to carry them. I don't know about you, but the idea of slogging from town to town with a weapon rack strapped to my back is not my idea of an adventure.
Would you classify yourself more as a witchblade or a spell sword then?
No, I can't compare to them. Unless by illusion you mean hiding a dagger in my sleeve. Not unless by alteration you mean covering my nose around beggars, or by destruction you mean what time does to love. I consider myself more of a blacksmith. Oblivion is my forge and conjuration my hammer.
So what are the advantages as someone who uses conjuration? I'm interested in what benefits you get from just using bound weapons.
Well, for starters, traveling light makes it easy to flee. Not that I would advocate running from a fight. No, best to back away slowly until your friends intervene.
Conjuring weapons isn't easy though. I mean, I can only conjure a sword.
That's where the knife ears come in handy. Or was it crocodile lips? Toad skin? I can never forget these infernal nicknames the humans give us. What I'm trying to say is that high elves are born with an affinity for magic. A head start, if you will, in the skill of hand-waggling.
Do you know any other magic?
Ever seen an elf juggle 3 axes while conjuring a 4th? Tie a cherry stem into a knot with their tongue? Now that's magic. Now, if you mean spells and things, that I'm afraid requires more than being born with your ears pointed skyward. That requires, studying.
Yeah, I noticed you wear the robes of a college mage, but actually I've got to ask about the Thalmor first.
I do. They're tall, punctual, and have good posture.
Yes, Thalmor invasions are always very punctual.
Yes, but so is the Empire. The Stormcloaks are the only ones who come late to the party. But what they lack in punctuality, they make up for with surliness.
So I noticed you wear the robes of a college mage.
Not quite. These are actually a cheap imitation, woven and enchanted to look like their more esteemed counterpart. The point is to convince naive patrons the enchantments were performed by a master. They are not.
Why did you buy it then?
Well, consider the fact that bandits are twice as naive as the average customer looks. Thus, one ruse leads to another. Not that these robes are only good for conjuring a story. The enchantment is far from spectacular, but on occasion it does help me conserve magicka.
Yeah, if the robes are cheap, what about bound armor for protection?
Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with bound armor spells, and I've yet to find a book on the subject in my travels across Skyrim.
That would be because the Nords are idiots. I notice you wear war paint. Why?
Well, I was going to go for something more subtle, like a wyvern mounting a cliff racer, but I thought that people might misinterpret the analogy. And besides, there wasn't enough room on my groin to begin with, so I decided to paint my face instead. A dash under the eyes helps with the glare. So does a hood.
What about in general?
Well, in some parts of Tamriel, war paint is seen as a tribal mark for warriors. In others, it can be a family crest, an artistic splash, or just too much makeup. Of course, excessive makeup is traditionally a sign you will service wealthy nobles for gold. And before you ask, my price is 100 septims and no kissing on the mouth. Okay, maybe once or twice, but no tongue.
Maybe better with a somewhat fiercer design.
Hey, I didn't study war paint application for 10 years at the Lathander School in Chaindal to be mocked by an amateur. Good day. At least that's what I'd say if I didn't think whiskers were a compliment. Which they are.
Well, you're less serious than the other high elves I've seen.
Good. Skyrim could use more of it. Humor and sense.
Where are you headed now?
Oh, I have a friend who works the stables at Windhelm. That's where I'm staying for the time being. I normally travel alone, but that's because I'm insufferable. If by chance you're willing to overlook that, I might make for a good companion.
I'm pretty insufferable myself. Maybe later on I'll take you up on that, but not for now.
If I die, I want you to bury me in a coffin made of pie.
Let's see. No, that's expert level gate, I think, is a bit beyond our skills. What about these ingots? Just steal. Yeah, once our lockpicking level is up a little bit more, I mean, we could probably do it, but I just don't feel right picking, the second hardest type of lock in the game with 25 in lockpicking. I know I've taken out the perk requirement, but I still think there should be some kind of basic sort of skill requirement for certain locks. And that one seems just a little bit above what we would be able to deal with. So, he wasn't a Thalmor spy after all. That's a little disappointing. On the plus side though, we do have Pelgert's sword. So we'll make our way back to Windhelm and drop that off. And then we'll see if there is any more work for us to find. If not, then maybe we'll head on down to Falkreath by way of Whiterun, I think, so we can pick up some of our supplies. Let's just hope we can make it back to Windhelm without freezing to death. Yeah, already feeling chilly. Maybe I'll borrow this fisherman's fire again. He didn't seem to mind before. So a fisherman or a crabber, or he's something like that, I'm pretty sure. Why else would he be camping out here in the middle of nowhere? Especially when there are much warmer places to camp. Oh, and we'll sell off these gems as well, maybe a few of our potions, since we do seem to have quite a lot of them. I was going to save it here anyway, but I especially decided to save it because I saw someone up ahead. I mean, they may be friendly, but let's be honest, we haven't exactly had good luck in that regard, have we? You belligerent...
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Yeah, walk away right now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me.
Well, I
Not
should.
gonna ask again. Don't you walk away from me.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid, guy. Pretty damn stupid. Another racist Argonian. For those among my viewers who haven't played Morrowind, I know there's a couple of you. In Morrowind, the Dunmer kept Argonians and Khajiits as slaves, and in particular House Telvanni was quite keen on the practice of slavery, but in between the Oblivion and Skyrim, Morrowind was invaded by an Argonian army, which laid waste to much of the land, especially in the aftermath of the Red Year, when the Red Mountain, the giant volcano at the centre of Morrowind, exploded. So yeah, Argonians and Dunmer, not the greatest relations. Although House Telvanni, although it would sound that they're pretty racist, actually not so much. The way House Telvanni sees it is power matters more than anything else. And so while they do keep slaves, you can be a Khajiit, you can be an Argonian, and you can still rise through House Telvanni's ranks. Sort of an equal opportunities well, not in the discrimination. I think they do only keep, or did only keep, Argonian and Khajiit slaves. But if an Argonian or a Khajiit knew what they were doing, they could go very far in House Telvanni. But that is now the second Argonian who has attacked me whilst wandering the roads of Skyrim, so I think some of them are still feeling a little bit upset about the whole slavery thing. Okay, I think this is probably a good place to call it quits for this episode. I will do some vendoring. I'll do that off screen just so you don't have to sit through me selling things, and then I will see you in the next episode.